Okay, so I'm going to be playing Tier 9 today. I'm going to go through and remove APCR from all my tanks. I really don't care. I almost never fire APCR. I think it's a waste of time. I'm going to bring in more HE rounds for a lot of my tanks. So I'm just going to make sure that APCR is removed from everything. They used to offer discounts on APCR, but they haven't done it in years. There's been games where I would fire one. It can happen. Like if I'm backed in a corner, I might fire one. I believe yesterday I won the Excalibur. The other thing that I did was early this morning I was testing driving on the maps, jumping off of cliffs. I tried jumping off of the cliff on Overlord onto the beach is the highest cliff, and I was able to successfully jump without taking any damage. And I also jumped off the bridge on Westfield. They put rails up, but there is a way you can jump off. I'm just going to check my missions before I start, which is right here. So the 705A, we've got Kilo is only for the King Tiger, and I don't want to play it, so I'm not going to complete the Kilo missions. These I'll be playing throughout the day. Tank destroyer mediums, etc., light tanks in random order. I really don't know what the tournament mission is. And then we've got tank rewards. The 430. I like playing the T92. 432 I have to get used to, but I could easily play. I wonder why it says no suitable vehicles. Obviously, I own it. Oh, you got to play the ×2 first, and then the premium mission. So I'm going to be doing all these missions. Plus, I am working on this. We're going to show real quick my progress. I'm at 21,000, stage 5. So I play this tank first because it has, I have to do a lot, and the WZ also branches out to 2 tanks, so I'm going to be doing this one first. For medium tanks and light tanks, I usually spot. I do have a gun rammer, the improved gun rammer. I haven't decided yet what tank to put it on, but it will probably be on a premium tank, a frontline tank, tier 8 premium, or a tier 10 tank. Okay, so I'm going to try and spot through the rails and shoot, obviously, at anybody that's going across. There's a chance I might spot field. It depends on where I'm positioned. Okay, I'm going to head for the rails real fast. And we're going to spot anyone that crosses over. Or maybe, you know what, I'm going to go in the open area. I'm going to just go a little bit. I'm going to go to D5, D4. There must be a bush somewhere I can hide in. This vehicle's not that fast. Great driving. So I'm going to try and spot right here. Okay, the issue, there's obviously some latency, which is why my vehicle is driving a little funny. I don't think anyone's driving across, or if they do, they're going to be behind the wall. We got a bunch of allies coming this way, so... that was so dumb. I can't believe that guy got me. So the Maushan is doing what I wanted to do. Okay, let's get out of here. We're going to go for that EBR. This tank is a little bit too slow. It's going to be a little bit difficult to drive. Oh, you know what? I lost my driver. There's a lot of ping time. I have to fix my network. This is my first game since this morning, so I have to go through. There's something wrong with my network. I'm getting a lot of drop packets, and the vehicles are not driving properly. So I'm going to obviously go in and help out my allies here as much as I can. Go for that ammo rack. Looks like the TD took him out. We'll go and deal with this Emil. I have the most hit points, so I gotta, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Pinging the map where the enemy SPG is. Really want that TD to help out. The WZ, he's got to move forward. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to get the enemy to chase me. So that the WZ can participate. Okay, so I'm going to try and pull out that... My driver was dead. What I was planning to do was be spotted and then come out that way so that the WZ could kill the Emil. Didn't really work out, but that's okay. I don't like playing those tanks. They're difficult for me to play. So this one also... Oh, look at that. I could level this up. This one goes out to 2 vehicles. The 113 used to be an amazing tank. It still is. However, now that I have the Object 260, the Object 260 is really nice. I prefer to play the Object 260. I'm going to do 2 hours. I'm probably going to play at the 50%, and I'm going to save this for the double barrel guns. I will play this. I will play... let's go for credits, and I'll save the 300% for premium tanks. I believe I might have 1 clan reserve left. One of the benefits to owning a clan, obviously the clan reserves are for everybody, but no one in my clan is online right now. Okay, so I don't have any. I could generate 1 right here for 650. I'm going to just check. I think it's a small number. I always do the doubles. You know what? This is kind of a low number. Let's see how it's... Is that a double or a triple? I'm just going to hit it anyway. I don't care. This tank has a lot of EXP he needs to grind. Okay, so this is an additional 5%. I don't think I'm going to take it. I'm going to save this for crew. If I had to do it over again, if you own a clan, I would have, instead of doing the variety EXP, crew, credits, etc., I would have just done crew because I have a strategy. If you've been watching my channel for many years, I work really hard to make sure I have a crew. I've got 5 skills on almost every tank. I've got 2 with 6 skills. Really important for spotting. While I'm waiting, I'm going to do some work. I work for a living. I work from home. So I'm going to do a little bit of work. I'm not paying attention to the screen. Long wait. Okay, so I'm getting back into the game right now. Let's see where we are. This is Empire's Border. I'm going to go to K2. This tank doesn't have good gun depression. I prefer to go to K2, and I will try to draw out the enemy. I'm probably going to use high explosive rounds. So I'm going to keep the enemy spotted. I'm going to try and draw them towards my allies, which means I need to have allies behind me to snipe. And if I don't have any allies, I'll just fall back. So it looks like we're going to have this 263. He should really position like right over here somewhere so he could hit up on the hill and anybody that comes around. I'm going to knock some trees down in case it helps somebody out, or if I need it later. Probably won't. So we got the object 277. In order to set up a little bit of a crossfire, I'm going to take a different path as the 263. I'm going to come out over here. We got a tortoise in the back. It looks like I'll be unspotted over here. So we'll try to get that 277 to come after me. Side scraping. Missed my shot. Angling. Ah! There's 2 SPGs over there. 2 SPG at D1. Only 51 damage, but I might have hit his ammo rack. I'm going to do some... Ah! Another one. And he hit my ammo rack. I'm going to have to get out of here. I have no choice. Only 5 damage. Okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm just going to try and trick the SPG, is all. Oh, that was not a good idea. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. That's okay, don't worry about it. So next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay there, but I'm just going to trick the SPG. I'm just going to maneuver. I'm going to... Oh, maybe I won't be able to. Okay, let's bring in a similar tank, which will be this one. So at least, well, I don't know. Don't watch that game. I'm going to start with AG rounds. My plan is to go over to C7. The enemy shows up, I'm going to start shooting at them if they show up around that corner. If not, I'm going to go into town and see if I can hit them on the side. You do have to be careful because enemy tanks will spot you in many games in this position. We don't have an ally over here on the corner. So I'm going to park right here. Watch this. Oh, there was a little bit of a delay when I fired. I forgot to check my internet. I might not be able to hit him easily with the HE rounds because of objects in the way. Looks like there's something in the way, but I can't really see what it is. But I'll shoot him down. It's no big deal. I'll shoot that wall if I have to. Okay. Miss. I'm going to use my vehicle to knock down some walls over here. Miss again. We'll get him. Missed again. Oh, I misjudged where he was. So I hit him for 574. That was with an HE round. I don't know what happened with that shot. I'm going to use this tree. Little bit of cover. Hit him for 116. Hit him for 65. So there is a tank back there. I'll let my ally know that there's something back there. These houses will protect me from that low. Got to find out where that T-30 is. There he is. There he is. He hit me with APCR. Okay. He probably hit me in that spot. But that's okay. If you take a lot of damage, fall back and just snipe from the back and don't get spotted. Angling. That's not good. Don't. Reversing the angle. Okay. Obviously, the object 704 is right there on the map. I was thinking about going after that turtle, and that would have been the smarter thing to do. Wow, 56 damage. I am doing work in between games, so I'm not looking at the game right now. Okay, I'm back at the game. I like assault defend mode the most because I want action. I like it when I'm on the defending team. I don't like it when when the enemy's camping. You know, I get bored with that. I've got other things I could be doing with my time. I'm going to go and help with the guys over here. So I'm going to go to his sniping position. And I'll be able to help my team in the middle if they need my help. You see the Skoda where he went? It looks like there's one more place that I could go to. The AMX parked in the other spot. So I could drive over here, and that's something else I could do. You can go right over there and just park in the water. Okay, we got a tank over there. I am spotted, so I have to watch out for snipers up on that hill. Such as a T-30. Unfortunately, I didn't figure out what direction he was coming from. And there he is. And he's almost out of the game. On. I've hit people through the windows before, so it's definitely possible. Looks like I missed. I'm firing HE at his turret. It didn't say I was spotted. Okay, so I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to see if I can fire at him from over here. .246. .84. Score 6-0. Missed. He's out of the game. 8-2. 11 to 4. The STRV in chat is saying camp and win. And an STRV has an advantage if you camp, because that means that the enemy will be approaching you, and he's got a high penetration gun. So he has the advantage if the enemy comes into our territory. I think that's why he's advising camp and win. I'm not going to be able to spot from here, but I'm going to be able to do some damage if anybody gets spotted. Got spotted. That's a tier 10 bat chat, so I have to run. I'm going to save my repair kit for now. Missed. I'm going to fall back, and I'm just going to play sniping from a long range right now. Keep my gun pointed in that direction. I'm having packet loss, which is why everything's jumping around. Yeah, see, I don't like these boring games. Now nothing is happening, and we have to sit here for 5 minutes, nothing to do. We've got 2 light tanks on our team. And they were both, I guess, on the same side. I'm not sure. Okay, now we got something. I'm gonna. Oh, I don't have to back up in this case. Yes, I do. Looks like. Oh, he did spot me. I'm gonna move forward. And the spotter went to the other side, so we lost that. Okay, I got 375 damage. Missed. Blind fired, but that missed. I killed the K91. So he was unspotted and I killed him. Come on. Okay, that was 452 damage. Thought I saw that tree fall. Switch to high explosive rounds. It's 4-7, and you know my philosophy is if you wait, bad things will happen. TP, I'll give you cover, just don't die or let anything push without riping tracks off. So I read his message, so how do you do? Don't you hit control to bring up that little menu thingy? What the hell's... Okay, there's something wrong. I thought you hit control. It's not. I don't know why. Okay, so they got somebody, but it's obvious that the tanks in the middle are going to do something at some point. So I'm going to reposition. The FV will have to monitor the hill. I'm going to try to see what's going on in the center here. Yeah, there they are. So if I get in a good position, I can help those guys out off in the distance. Oh, not good. So the WZ is on the hill. What I think they should have done is my allies should have all gone to the same side. It's easier to defend on the where we were, so they should have come to where we were. not having good games today. So we will pull out this one. No, you know what? 705 because it's a similar tank. You notice I got the fuel, the oil consumable. I'm going to go to a sniping position in the town, which is B4. There's lots of different places you can snipe from. And then I'll go to a secondary position to hit the enemy tanks that are still headed towards town. And then we'll try and flank them. Something wrong with my key command. Oh, there it is. I will have to spot for myself, and that makes it change because when you spot for yourself, you're probably going to get spotted when you fire. It's possible to shoot without being spotted, but it's just not guaranteed. So you could knock that tree down and shoot from there. But after years of practice, I've learned that the safest way is to do it from here. And ideally knock this tree down. So you come over here, you knock the tree down, right? Oh, I lagged out for a moment. There's definitely T-26E4 over there. So nobody came across. So there's 5 unspotted tanks. When you advance over here, you want to go into the lower area. And my team hopefully will understand that the enemy looks like they didn't come this way. And if my team is smart, they will do something. If they don't do anything, we could easily lose because the enemy is advancing. I'm going to turn this way in reverse, and you notice I'm keeping an angle. You could probably put it right over the corner. I'm really not sure, but that's typical for like a rear-mounted tank. 488. Pinging my team that I was out of the game for a second, so that they know that the enemy is advancing. I'm having issues with the latency. It's actually packet loss. That's the problem. My team is starting to advance, but they really got to go back to base. Obviously, I'm not going to let him hide behind that house. Ah, my team needs to know about that tank. So that's what happens when, my team was in the town and they weren't firing their guns, and now we have a problem. I'm sure we will lose by capping. Missed my shot on that tank. It looks like there's a tank somewhere over there. Okay, they won. going to start with the high explosive rounds. You got to be careful. You don't want to hit too close to the gun with the HE rounds. You really want to hit the side because the armor is weaker. So you'll do a lot more damage there. Come on. Amen, amen. Come on, come on. Yes. I'm not going to go there by myself. I'm going to stay over here. I don't know why all these tanks are over here, but I don't think it's a good strategy. They'll get surrounded by the enemy team, and then we'll have problems. Okay, I took a shot. Just in case the Foch advanced, I'd rather hit him. So the AMX 1390 is pointing over there, but I don't think it's because he thinks there's someone there. He's just randomly pointing. Yeah, I saw that coming. Come on. Let's see if we can hit that standard B. If we had a light tank, I mean, we'd still be in this game. Just flank them and get behind them. So T95 is definitely still there. So we got spotting damage on that standard B. Basically going to do the same thing. Okay, the Jagdpanzer killed him. I would love to hit that standard B. If I had a fast tank, I would get him. So I hit him for 57 damage. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Come on. Somebody killed him. The Jagdtiger's gone. Hope for the best. Cross your fingers. Got spotted. I was thinking about sitting right down over there for a few moments and then advancing. Or maybe I should have gotten been more careful. Scores 11-11. Okay, so I'm going to go to the same position I went to last time I played this map. There's a lot of tanks in the middle. So I'm going to try a different position. Hit him for 409. Auto aim. Did not penetrate. Gonna angle better. There's a lot of latency. I'm getting a slow response when I try and move my vehicle. I think my allies can handle the T-44-100. So I'm going to cross his gun. Didn't work. That also didn't work. Looks like he's trying to do the same. Wow, 8-2. You can see they're coming up from behind. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, I'm getting back into the game. This is, I'm going to accept the platoon. I always accept platoons. This is Corellia, okay. So my gun jumping around is from the pack.